Salutations, Huz. Welcome back to the Puzz of Cuz Podcuz. I'm your Huz, Saul Thompson, joined each and every beautiful was by my beautiful co-Huz.
I'm Michael Smith. I'm 30 years old, so I don't get that.
30 years old.
So I don't get that, Juz. That one goes right over my Huz.
Greetings, fine shits. Gender neutral, of course. How is everybody tonight? Michael and I are podcasting super late.
Welcome to the Pair of Kings Nightcast.
Pair of Kings Night Cuz.
Night Cuz. Nuz Cuz. Nuzcast. Puzzcast. I'm 30. I'm 30 years old, everybody. Hey, I'm 30. Hey, what's up? I'm 30 and I say words like Riz.
Oh, no. You think they factor that into you getting like a 401k?
They like check your, not just your, I mean, it's the government. It's not checking your tweet history. They're checking your like text message history.
Your Biden microchip.
Your Biden microchip. Your Fauci ouchie.
Your Fauci ouchie.
Checking for
improper use of the word huz.
Yeah.
And unk.
Like, is it, so if I'm 30 and I use it correctly, I don't get a 401k, right? I should not know.
Oh, I get what you mean.
I should not know.
I don't think you should know what it is, first of all.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I did meet today, like some teenagers who have listened to the podcast. Some neffs, as it were. And I was talking to them at Commune, and they were making like Huz jokes, and they were like unsure if I would know what they were.
Oh no.
And this was before they knew I was 30. I think they thought I was like mid-20s. And they were unsure if I would know what they were. And I was like, "Oh, I'm 30, but like."
Did you correct them?
That I was 30?
Yeah, you led with that information.
Oh, I told them I was 30, yeah.
Okay. You're like guy who just got a girlfriend?
Yeah, by the way, I'm 30.
And he gets like this right before bed. Sorry for all the audio listeners. My dog is fucking losing his mind.
I'm not the one who gets like this right
Michael
before bed.
Michael gets really 30 right before bed.
30.
Oh, how are you, Michael?
I'm good. We did our first ever.
Guys, we did a thing.
Oh, that's the wrong finger. We did a thing. We did our first ever event, our first in-person activation. We made the first Pair of Kings merch.
One of the listeners came over and was like, "What does an activation mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "On the invite, it says you guys are going to do an activation. When do you get activated?" And I was like, "I'm always activated."
I'm activated right now. I'm up. I don't know what you want. Do I look unactivated to you? Look at me.
Me, like my most manic and neurotic you've ever seen.
Saul doing absolute laps around this art gallery. Are you activated? Would you consider yourself activated?
Me, who hasn't like blinked in 3 hours. Somebody's asking me if I'm activated.
I don't think anyone did drugs in the bathroom at the party, but I wish someone would have.
Kind of disappointed
that no one did drugs in the bathroom.
Does that mean we had a lame party?
Yeah, we're lame as fuck.
Fuck. Oh.
I don't condone doing drugs, and I'm not about to do drugs in the bathroom of my own party, but I think for like culture's sake, I would feel better if someone did it at the next party. Can you guys make that happen without doing drugs? Because I don't condone doing drugs. Could someone like shotgun a Red Bull in the bathroom or something?
What are the indicators of a good party?
There was a lot of half full alcohol drinks left around, which I think is usually a good sign. I know it's wasteful, but like every good party has that, because it's like people are off the shit, but two, people are like getting distracted by like other stuff. People are like putting their drink down to go like run and talk to someone and then like losing track of it. So also, it was a great night. I feel really good about it. Hey, before we do this, what's on your body?
Straight gold Keep Earth jeans. Did I sleep in the shirt? I'm embarrassed. Oh no, this is my Mabuta shirt. I did sleep in this.
Wait.
And then my Paul Smith knit. I'm in the middle of not only finals period but application cycle, so I'm very busy with real life shuz. Sorry. Yeah, just trying as I may to get through all of that. If you can't tell, I drank so much coffee today, I gave myself a panic attack.
I don't know if anyone can tell, brother.
Good. Okay. I don't seem burned out. Everyone's looking at me, Michael.
And you're acting really weird, and you're gonna feel like this forever. I'm wearing.
Hold on. Hold on.
My bad. All right, my bad.
Michael, what are you wearing right now?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm wearing Balenciaga fluid trousers that are connected to a pair of basketball shorts.
How are you wearing them if they're fluid?
We have a podcast, by the way. I'm wearing Rick Owens' short level t-shirt, and I'm wearing a Balenciaga turtleneck that says free on the back. And also it's the first day of big coat season, so I was wearing my big ass gray Balenciaga coat with them shoulders.
Those pants are tented really hard.
Yeah, I'm kind of tented up. My bad. That's just vibes.
You want to see me summon my infernal wretched hound?
Yes.
Check this one out off the Andre 3000.
You have a disobedient hound. You have a disobedient wretched hound. He cares not.
He's trying to climb into the suitcase. Sorry. Anyway, so we did the thing.
We did an in-person activation.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really good. Had a lot of. It was nice to meet a lot of Pair of Kings listeners. Every single Pair of Kings listener I have ever met has been an incredibly sweet, normal, well-adjusted person.
Can we get like one psycho?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, because every psycho I've ever met has no idea what Pair of Kings is, and
Fuck.
Yeah. I meet all these horrible, terrible, evil people, and they don't know what Pair of Kings is. I meet these sweet, nice angels, and they're huge fans.
Everyone's so nice.
Yeah. Could
What
one
the
of you
fuck
try
is-
to kill me or something?
What is he doing?
He's sitting in the suitcase.
Okay. I looked like he was trying to bite the headphones. Sorry. I have to keep an eye on my wretched infernal hound. You guys are so nice.
Yeah.
Everybody came up and was like really sweet and introduced themselves. And I was like, oh my God, you guys are so wonderful and really sweet and incredibly nice. And like, again, I was very blown away and very touched.
Oh, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet everybody.
So we're doing more of this. Keep your game up.
Big things coming. Hate to say it. But yeah, we're planning on doing more stuff in the next year. We want to do more events, maybe more like active events, more like events that everybody is participating in rather than just like a big party, as much as a big party is quite fun. Yeah, there's ideas floating around. We're going to do cool stuff.
Yeah.
And we want you to do it with us.
Yeah.
So
we don't want anybody to be gated from the event because that's lame. So we're nearing sort of that weird middle in between phase between fashion weeks where like nothing's really happening. Nobody's trying to like make a push with like a marketing campaign.
yeah,
So there's a lot of me just like trying to find.
I think we call that essence sale season.
Yeah. So the Essence sale season. It's right around the holidays, which also means there's people buying things online that I have been watching for a long time, and it pisses me off because they buy it out from under me, and I'm like, oh, that thing I was watching for 4 years. I was about to get that.
My brother in Christ, that's on you.
Yeah. So
If honestly, bad sales. If you got something that sits for 4 years, that's kind of crazy to me. Also,
drop the price. Yeah, one eBay seller had a raft sweater, and
how much was it?
like $240.
And you watched it for 4 years,
3.5.
and at no point.
Oh, I've talked to him every year, and every year he's like, I know what I have.
You tried to get him to lower the price.
Yeah.
What did you want to pay?
$120.
Half.
Yeah. It's been sitting for 3.5 years.
Yeah, but what did it sell for?
That one hasn't sold.
Oh, okay.
There was a jacket that I wanted for $500.
Check the inflation. What was 240? What is 240 in 4 years ago dollars?
Well, inflation's been pretty high. You want me to go through like BIP rates and stuff?
A BIP rate?
Like 100 bips
BIP?
of inflation.
BIP?
Basis points.
BIP?
BPS.
BIP?
I don't think that joke's hitting the way that you think it is.
It's not a joke. I just keep saying it because I'm trying to wrap my head around what it is.
Yeah.
Ain't that Sophie song?
Bips?
Bip? Ain't that a Sophie song?
It's one of those words where the more you say it, the less it becomes like a word in my head.
It's not a word. That's the problem.
BPS.
Beats per second?
Basis points.
Bip?
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna kill you.
Bip is a Sophie song. That's
If
not
you say bip one more time, I'm gonna crash out.
It's literally the name of a Sophie song.
What is?
Bip. Do you know the song I'm talking about? It's like one of her best ones. It's got the little like noise in it. Yeah. It's that one Sophie song that goes.
You're really good at that, too. It's real loud. I wanted to talk about the screen printing process and you going and getting the screens because I love the people that work there. So we screen printed all those shirts ourselves and we got the screens made.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to do the whole do it ourselves thing. So put in a rush order from a place called Holden Screen Supply.
We did make a lot of shirts in a few hours, 10 hours. We did screen print a shitload of shirts in 10 hours. I think I said it was 300 on the Instagram, but that's just because I love lying. It was like 150.
Yeah.
I do love lying.
Oh, lying's so much fun. Hey, Leo, the more you get closer to the inner thigh, the more uncomfortable I get. So maybe keep it below mid thigh.
But yeah, we ordered these screens. The place Saul knew of to get screens from used to be in Soho.
Yep.
And moved to Flatbush.
For those not from New York, that's an extra like 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I live
out of the city.
I live 5 miles from Flatbush.
Is there no bus?
The bus would have taken an hour.
What, to go 4 miles?
Uh-huh. Because there's trying to travel south from, there's no direct line. It's like you have to take left turn, right turn, left turn, right turn. You have to zigzag to go a straight 5 miles.
What about like city bike?
I had to carry podcast gear.
Oh.
So it took me, I had to take 3 trains and it took an hour to get there. If I'd have taken a car, it would have taken 45 minutes and cost like $60. So anyways, I went to pick up these screens.
Thanks, Michael.
And I just, the guy who runs the screen printing shop is like a traditional Hasidic Jewish man.
So real quick, this is probably, there's like 2 places in New York that you can get screens made that they don't have to ship. There's a couple of others that are not in New York City, but this one is in the city or used to be in the city proper. They can do rush orders, things like that. So a lot of people use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was not like I was going to pick up like screens for screen printing and I expected to see some like ratty like
metal dude
or like like a crust punk.
Yeah.
And it was some like nicely done up Hasidic Jewish man with the Yogi fit on. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's fine. I've given Michael the pass.
Which totally counts. But I was just thinking about like they must see some of the weirdest shit come through this screen printing. Like I was there and I was looking at one of the screens they had. I couldn't read the name of the company, but it was like a Japanese raw denim thing. And then I just started thinking about like every business and like screen print. And more importantly, they made a Gore font logo for us that said Orchard Street, but you could barely tell it said Orchard Street. And they printed it, or they assembled it upside down so that it printed backwards, which took us a little while to realize. And I was just thinking, like, these people are looking at this screen and they're like, "What is this?" Like, it does. I'm not like, in no way am I surprised that they put it together backwards.
What do you mean by they?
The people who work there.
Well, who are the people that work there?
I'll fucking kill you. Bip.
I wonder what screen wouldn't they print?
Oh.
So my initial thought is, for those who don't live in New York and haven't been to Williamsburg, and some areas of like Brooklyn at a certain time,
the air raid siren.
There's an air raid siren on Shabbat. Yannick, if you could pop a description of Shabbat up here, it's essentially Friday night dinner, but it's a holiday every week essentially. And the Orthodox and Hasidic communities will set off an air raid siren. That is not an exaggeration, in Brooklyn. So
I think that they should also do one in the morning for Cortado Friday.
National Banh Mi Day.
National Banh Mi Day. Just a siren going off all the time.
Just like a random Tuesday at 2 p.m. in Chinatown.
The siren goes off and all of the banh mi places start fucking cooking. They're like, oh shit. And they start they start doubling the rates.
You think if I pulled up in a shirt that said like I pissed in Henry Kissinger's grave, they'd give me free food? Fuck Henry Kissinger, first of all.
Like if you show up to the banh mi place like that?
Yeah.
I don't think they would, but they might appreciate it. Actually, I don't know how directly they feel slighted by Henry Kissinger.
I feel pretty slighted by Hitler. Let's put it that way, right? I wasn't directly involved.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but like no, if I wanted this screen made at Holden Screen Supply by the Orthodox Jews, it said like I hear the air raid siren on Fridays and freaked it. Would they let me make that?
I don't know.
Ephraim, are we allowed to make this one? Miriam, come take a look. Are we allowed to do this ethically? I'm gonna go consult a rabbi on this one.
The first time I heard
what's ketamine?
I turned into a horse at Trans Pico's bathroom.
Can you do the voice?
Can I?
Yeah.
No.
It's really weird. You keep hanging some of your hair down below your ears, Michael.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm at Katz's Deli? What the fuck? I mean, I understand it, but I don't want to print it.
There really must be something.
The way she sucked my shit was a mitzvah?
Oh, God.
What a shanda she stopped.
What does that mean?
Shonda's like a shame.
Is that part of the shirt or is that...
It's on the back.
Okay.
The man across the chest, the mitzvah above the crotch, and then you flip it up. The legend.
The Shonda. The man, the myth, the Shonda.
Oh, God. We need like prime Curb Your Enthusiasm back. People don't understand how well that show encapsulates the Jewish experience, which is just like constantly being kind of upset with people and really wanting to say something. Because you're in the right, both morally and like situationally. In
your head or you literally are?
You literally are. And the whole crux of the show is just what if he said something? So
is he consistently always in the right in that show?
No, because sometimes he's an asshole, but like you understand it. Again, you can like see the reasoning, and sometimes he's just being a dick. But example, I was at school today in the library, and there was a couple walking. So to get in and out of school because of the protests, Israel-Palestine, you have to swipe in. And they have these like metal railings that you have to like walk through. That's like 1.5 people wide, probably 2 if you step sideways. But they're pretty long, right? So you have to walk all the way down. There was a couple walking, not holding hands, but very obviously were like coupled up and walking really slow to the point where there was a line forming. And keep in mind, it's like 40 feet long, right? And I'm standing behind them and I'm like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And they like weren't moving. I think they must have had AirPods in or something.
Together?
Very clearly a couple like listening to music. And I just like, I didn't know what to do. So I just like started walking really slowly at their pace. And there were people behind me that were just like, what the fuck? Like what's happening? And then the thing that set me completely off is you come out of the subway in New York City and it's like 2.5 people wide, and they stood at the top and were like holding hands, like looking at each other. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, Move! Obviously, I didn't say anything. So I just stood there like angrily staring at them, and it took them like 15 seconds to move, which was just long enough for me to like leave that one and try and go around to the other subway stop. I nearly lost it. However, Curb Your Enthusiasm probably would have said something and then gotten into an argument, and then like 2 weeks later found out that that kid was like the TA for his class.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know where that story was going. However,
That's
Jewish
really one of those
experience-
like white guys with a podcast conversations.
I was just trying to emphasize that.
No, I love when we do that.
Yeah, Larry David is my favorite Jewish crash out.
You should shave your head again.
I really should. I kind of like having long hair. Is it bad? Does it look good?
Is it bad to like? Is it weird if I like having long hair?
No. Like, is it bad? Is the long hair bad?
No, you look great.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
If you'd like to join the Discord, message us your favorite crash out. I'm curious to see who people think crash outs are.
Crash cruz out. I'm not good at this. Yeah. Time to wrap it up. I think I gotta like get a 401k or whatever.
Get a long-term annuity.
Yeah. Time for me to buy a house or something.
Buy a huzz.
Buy a huzz. Gotta move to Connecticut.
Connecticut. Oh God. Would you move to Connecticut?
No.
Great.
I don't even know what that is.
What's new in fashion for you, Michael? What are you excited about? You got a Telfar stamp on your hand. Let's talk about that.
I went to the Telfar store opening today, very briefly. I also went to Commune, and they were doing cool shit as always.
Yeah, love those guys.
They were doing a coffee pop up, and also it's Fax Copy Express is doing a takeover of the store.
Fax
Copy
Express.
No.
Oh.
Which is cool.
Fax Copy Express sizing makes no sense. Did
Why?
you try on any of their stuff?
Well, it's all women's.
Well, some of it is unisex. They have a really nice knit high neck sweater. It's knit. Sorry, zip up. And they have an extra small, and it fits me like well. Rue was telling me, shout out to Rue who works at Commune. She's wonderful. It's oversized, but it fits me as a medium. So I think they literally just shifted the sizing too. However, there's stuff in there that is a small, and I think if I put it on, I would hulk out of said
I'm gonna
garment.
hulk out. I think the thing is that some things are oversized.
Yeah.
And like you're supposed to buy your size, and it's supposed to not fit you, but you could size down thrice and it would fit you regular.
Could I ask a theoretical question then about oversize?
No.
Cool.
Hold on. Okay, what's up?
So with oversized, I always associated that it was cut in certain proportions for your true sizing, but that there were certain elements of it that were supposed to look oversized. Does oversized just mean that they shift the sizing one way?
No, because oversized is cut intentionally. Like there's a difference. They're not to say that one is better than the other, but there is a difference between buying an extra large Gildan shirt
Yep.
and buying a extra small Rick Owens jumbo t-shirt.
Okay. Yep.
And a lot of that, like it can just be like take the item and inflate it up a couple sizes. Like that is one way of doing oversized, but I think the more interesting way of doing oversized and the more like artful thing, like a Rick Owens jumbo t-shirt, just to use a like really obvious example. Sorry, am I doing what?
I just wanted to say guy who's only ever worn
Rick Owens. I can do this with other brands, but the cool thing about Rick is like if you buy a jumbo shirt, the shoulders and the neckline fit exactly correct.
What is it? Is a jumbo shirt from Rick just a, like when I would say t-shirt?
You know that one with the horse?
Yes.
That's a jumbo shirt.
Gotcha.
That I've had you try on.
Yep.
And it's still like the shoulders are really well fit.
Yep.
But the sleeves sort of like angle out in a very large,
Yeah.
it's a really wide armhole, and then it like kind of like angles out and tapers a little bit, and then it just like gently it looks huge, but it still feels like it fits.
Yeah. So it's not just Rick made a shirt that's a medium and swapped the tag for one that said small.
Right. Yeah. And like with Balenciaga, like coats that are fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
You can buy, like you could fit into like a size small, but it would fit you like a regular coat.
Yes.
If you were to get your size, like a medium or a large or whatever, it would still, it wouldn't do that thing where it like wrinkles up at the back and like, you know, like when you have on a suit that's too big and it kind of like folds over itself or it like wrinkles at the back. It wouldn't do that. It would still like hang correctly.
Mm.
Oh, schmoopus.
He doesn't do this to everybody.
Hi, Leo. So yeah, there's definitely something to be said for artful oversized. And maybe that's kind of missing sometimes.
They called me in college.
I feel like it sort of has reached a point where a lot of people just do like, oh, let's just make this thing really big.
Yeah.
And then you have Garam Vasali's whole career.
Well, it's also just copying Demna, no?
Yeah, let's copy Demna and then let's also just make this thing really big.
Mm. Another thing I wanted to talk about was sorry, that like hurt me to do. Things that you would set a notification for that you have just been waiting on for years.
Like things that I'm currently watching that are for sale, or like things that if I found them, I would. Like what's my big
The ladder,
Grail?
yes.
I'm really bad at former and ladder. Can I tell you this? Can I confess this?
Yo, if we were a drag duo, could we do former and ladder?
Former and ladder?
Yeah.
You'd be the ladder because I climb on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Former and ladder. And it sounds more like a circus duo.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at former. I like you say ladder and I have to be like former was previous. Every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know why. It's like my...
Oh, I have to sing the song to do the months.
There's a song?
January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. 12 months in a year.
That's not even a good song.
I don't know. I'm not great with months and numbers. Like I know August is 8, January's 1, February's 2, December's 12. The other ones get a little bit muddy, so I have to count them off.
I'm not that bad. I do mix, I think April and August I fuck up constantly.
How?
Is that the one? No. I fuck up one of them. I'll remember next time I fuck it up. Anyways.
Yo, you fuck it up all the time, twin.
Hi, Leo. My number one, like, I absolutely need it Grail item that I have always been waiting on forever is the Rick Owens, big surprise, fawn embroidered tunic.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about this.
It's like, it's just a big ass tunic. It's made of like a waxed cotton and it's got there's a few versions. I would be happy with pretty much any of them. It's got an embroidery, like a really intricate embroidery of, one of the main versions has Rick and Michelle on it, like an interpretation of Rick and Michelle. And it's by this guy. Fuck, I can't remember his name. The drawing is done by this like skate rat guy who also models for Rick pretty often.
Cool. Is it true that Michelle hates Tyrone?
I think so. There's supposed to be beef between them. I mean, I hear stories of this all the time. And, you know, those stories are allegedly from like Owens Corp employees, but I don't like.
Can we do gossip hour? What are the stories?
I think they seem relatively substantiated that like,
hold on. Can I get comfortable before we, hold on.
Before we do my hand is so wet.
Yeah, that's how it works. Sorry, buddy. Okay, yeah, gossip hour.
Not because of you, because of Leo, by the way, for audio listeners. I can't believe you're like...
I'm doing gossip hour.
We're doing gossip hour.
Yeah.
So like, there's definitely rumors that Michelle does not fuck with Tyrone that much because like, you know, she's Rick's wife, and although they have some sort of a like strange openness to their relationship, I think Tyrone got a little too primary in the hierarchy. You know, we're a non-hierarchical.
Michelle's doing mutual aid requests.
Yeah. need help getting out of toxic relationship. non-hierarchical
My Berlin apartment.
non-hierarchical polygamist thruple, toxic newcomer has taken primary spot.
God.
Keeps asking me to do the dishes. I found a...
Tyrone really wanted you to know. Did you do his cat or...
I got stuck on this.
It was on his fawn tunic. Did you take it? You get stuck where?
I got stuck on a... I don't always... I think very rarely get like stuck looking at reels. I don't look at that many like Instagram reels, but I got stuck on an account of a quadruple.
Like a polycule, but it's just 4.
It's a set 4, and it was like 2 married couples.
That just swing?
No, it was 2 married couples that started to like date each other. Like there was a married couple and a married couple, right?
Yeah.
And they started to like hang out.
Okay.
And then it turned into like a fruple, a fourple, a quadruple.
Sure.
They already had 2 kids. Like
which each
one,
had...
No. One of the couples had 2 kids. The other one had no kids.
Okay.
They were hanging out.
Sure.
And then they started to like date as a couple of couples.
Okay.
And now they live together and they have like 2 or 3 more kids.
All with their original partners?
We don't know.
Oh.
They don't know. They intentionally don't know.
Oh.
They like have like each of the women has had 1 baby as of the like article I read, and they don't know who the dad of each respective baby is, and they are doing a like full on 4-parent household.
Can I ask? They're all white.
Oh yes. Okay. So they look exactly how you think they look.
It's like we don't know who the dad is, and there's a very clearly like a mixed race baby.
The father could be anyone.
One of the fathers is like clearly Greek. The other one's like Peruvian. It's like, yeah, we have no idea here. We're really shooting in the dark.
No, they all look kind of... I couldn't even tell you, like... I couldn't tell them apart. They're like that kind of like, you know... Anyways,
They definitely got some Funko Pops.
Oh, they got some Funko Pops. Yeah, they're Funko Popped as hell. Yeah, it's a real catastrophe. Anyways, this is super unrelated to Gossip Hour. I mean, it's gossip in a different form.
What else is happening with Michelle and
There's been a couple like Michelle Instagram posts that have been kind of like subtweety.
So I saw one that she did like a how much is your outfit worth?
I could not bring myself to watch it.
So she I mean, credit to her, was very game to do it.
Yeah.
But he's asking her.
She don't got internet like that. She don't know how embarrassing a how much is your outfit worth video is.
Yeah, I mean, also credit to that guy. Like, it seems like he does his best to make everybody on there at least like excited.
Yeah.
You know, like he brings his same like very peppy attitude to all the videos. Credit to him. But he's asking her like how much all her rings are worth, and she's like, I don't know, 40,000. Like she's like kind of getting it at a certain point, and I think she kind of starts to like show out.
Oh, I mean, and it's interesting because she has not paid any money for any of her clothes.
Yeah.
So like, do you think she knows Rick Owens' retail prices?
No, I'd be making shit up. So yeah, no, I saw her on a how much is your outfit worth video. And I mean, again, credit to the guy who runs it. It seems like he is able to bring the same amount of energy to anybody on those videos.
Also, she don't got internet like that. She does not know how embarrassing it is to be on a how much is your outfit worth video.
Is it more embarrassing if you try and play it really cool and you try and act like you're too cool for it, or if you lean into it and you get into it?
It's a really good question because they're both kind of different kinds of embarrassing.
Yeah.
What's the only cool way to do a how much is your outfit worth video is if you're really over the top and you dress really bad and pick out really expensive items from the store Essex. And
we made a rage bait, and while we were doing it, I was like, this is so ridiculous, whatever. And then I watched it and I was like, we kind of didn't go far enough.
Yeah, some people think that we look good. Maybe not. Actually, you know, I can't recall a single positive comment on that video. I don't know. I cannot bring myself to watch the Michelle Lemmy how much is your outfit worth video. I've seen it come up a couple times and I just...
You want to watch it live on pod?
Yeah, I'd watch it live on pod.
Cool.
The I thought it was the lead singer, but actually
we were listening to Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to get copyright struck. That should be fine. That was 2 seconds.
The guitarist for Korn. I thought it was the lead singer, but the guitarist for Korn. His wife posted a picture of her and Michelle Lemmy.
Facetuned.
She facetuned the absolute shit out of her. She looks smooth.
Wait.
She looks so smooth.
Who was it?
It
wasn't the People's Gallery.
I don't know. If you look up Michelle Lemmy, I think, which is La La Mish Mish.
Oh, she's tagged.
I mean, I think she might be like duetted.
Do you know that she worships the devil?
Oh yeah, she's part of the Illuminati. Yeah, look, this is the facetuned one.
Oh fuck yeah, Yannick, it's just on her page. What the fuck? Why?
It's really funny because it
like tried to get her teeth too.
It smoothed out like eyebrows down to like mouth, but it didn't get like her forehead or the wrinkles on the side of her face. So it just looks like she's got some weird mask on.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So listeners, you can listen to this. Michael's going to watch it for the first time.
How much the pickles? Start with the girls. How much the girls?
I was the girl. I don't know.
You don't know?
Was the show fabulous? I was the girl is good.
What?
Okay, the girls. Okay, how much for the shirt? How much for the shirt?
What amount?
The shirt. For the shirt.
I don't have a shirt. It's a big sweater.
Okay, how much for the sweater? How much for the sweater?
How much? I don't know the price. Perhaps it's 1,000.
1,000
That's
for the
not
sweater.
1,000.
Okay, okay.
She has no idea what retail prices are.
The ring is a little more.
It's a little more?
Every ring is like, you see, the monkey
Okay.
could be like 16,000.
60,000 for the ring?
Yeah.
Okay, 60,000.
This one
Yeah.
from Jordan.
Okay.
It's only 5,000.
5,000 for that one. Okay.
This one 5.
Okay, fine. Okay, I see the shoes. How much for the shoes?
How much are they?
Yeah, the shoes.
Oh, they are like 1,200.
1,200. She doesn't know what retail prices are at all. She has
Like
no
Steve
need.
Jobs getting asked how much like groceries should cost.
Yeah, she has no idea. Like that sweater that she's wearing that she said was $1,000 is probably at least $2,000.
What an idiot.
What an idiot. That was actually I didn't realize that was Rick on Men, which is the Men and Rick Owens page renamed for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why they renamed it.
Okay.
It
There have been too many men in Rick Owens sexually. Sorry.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think when I read that, like, we changed our name from Men and Rick Owens to Rick on Men, and it was like, I don't know. I thought they might be doing it for like homophobic reasons, but then they changed it to Rick on Men, and I'm not really sure what you're doing there.
Well, maybe Rick's a top. Ayo.
Ayo. I don't think he is.
Really?
I don't know.
Huh.
I feel like Michelle has a certain, like, Michelle didn't really seem like she wanted to be there either.
She seemed like she got excited a little bit.
A little bit, but not
Yeah.
like.
Are you telling me that if somebody came up and was like, "Hey man, love what you wear. Would you do one of the videos with me?" You'd be like, "No."
Well, no, I'm
not doing that. That's cringe.
I know it's cringe, but I always say yes because I don't want to be like, nah. Every now and then I've said no like a couple times because I've been busy. But if I'm not doing anything, I love attention even if it's cringe. We know this.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know. I've done a few of those. I've definitely done like one or two of those for people and they like never posted them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was walking home. I thought some guy like popped out of there's a bodega across the street from me that is called Condom Bodega, informally from
I know
Michael
that
and
one,
Marco.
yeah.
And he popped out and he like made a beeline for me as I was walking, and I was like, it's probably not great. Like nobody does this at 1 a.m. unless it's something bad. So he goes and he like reached back, and I was like, oh fuck, what is he gonna pull out? DSLR, and I'm like, oh thank Christ. Okay, sick. And he's like, what's up, dude? My name's Vito or Vince. Like, I'm a photographer. Can I take your picture? And I was like, up where I live at 1 a.m? Yeah, sure. Like, where do you want me? He's like, just go and stand on the sidewalk. Took a photo and was like, yeah, I'll send you the photo. I have no idea. I still have not gotten that photo.
Yeah, someone took a like picture of my outfit because she was making some like flip book thing.
Like a
What
zine?
was it? No, it was like some like weird like 3D. I don't even remember what it was anymore. So many times I have been contacted or I've been like approached by people on the street to do things like this, and then
Maybe
they
your
just
outfit
like,
wasn't cool enough.
yeah, maybe my outfit was. Well, I mean, they came up to me and asked me to do it.
Damn, dude, you doing tricks on it right now? I can't. Pack watch.
Pack watch?
Yeah. Peter Doe was out at Helmet Lang after like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Forgot that happened. So
Holy shit.
I'm a fan of Peter Doe. I think he's got talent. I think that was not the right hire. And I think fashion brands are starting to realize you can hire somebody who's incredibly talented, has a lot of skill. Sorry, that's Leo with a toy that he's trying to murder now. Leo's my favorite crash out. Leo, it's dead, bro. Come here. Ready? No, give it to me. Okay. I think brands are figuring out that you can hire somebody who's incredibly talented, has like a cult following, at least in the fashion community, and then they step up to the plate at a brand and like it just does not translate.
It's absolutely
in
garbage.
the slightest.
Yeah.
That Helmet Lang Peter Doe stuff, I said it when the first runway came out. I said it 6 months after the first runway came out. Looked like ass.
Yeah.
It did
and
not look.
the second one looked like ass.
What? I couldn't even tell you.
It's
What does
ass all the
Helmet
way
Lang
down.
Sell right now.
I don't know. And like the last thing, honestly, well, so Helmet Lang is a brand surviving on name alone.
Yeah.
I feel like the last Helmet Lang stuff I remember was the like Shane Oliver HBA adjacent shit. Where they like, you know, they brought on Shane Oliver and he kind of just did like HBA 2.
Black Friday sale. Yeah, I bet you are, guys. I mean, it's all just like black and Jesus Christ.
I mean, it looks regular enough, I guess. I think most of what Helmet Lang does sell these days is pretty normal.
I mean, what made it such an incredible thing back in the day is that it was normal and that it wasn't like maybe like societally okay to wear like kind of a ratty t-shirt and paint splattered jeans in like 1994, right?
Yeah.
Or 1995. Like Alexander McQueen wore it and it was like really cool for him to like show up to work on Savile Row in like jeans and a flannel. But now like jeans and a flannel, what? Where do they live? Portland, Oregon. Thank you so much. Right? Like it's not.
Bushwick?
Are there flannels out in Bushwick?
I feel like there's definitely like flannel guys in Bushwick.
Yeah.
There's like the youths in the cowboy boots and one basketball shorts, and then there's
God's favorite.
God's favorite. Yeah. Like real praying ass youths.
I saw
Yuzzes.
the most random people in praying hats constantly.
It's getting big.
Yeah, crazy.
Was it the last? I don't remember if it was Peter Doe or Helmet Lang. I think it was Peter Doe. I have memories. I'm afraid to say this, but I don't fucking like Peter Doe.
As a person or as a designer?
As a designer, I think he's got that one suit that he does that is fucking incredible. He made that suit with the like, you know, the like really long double-breasted crossover, the sharp shoulder, and like that like big like square lapel thing going on.
I
Like
still like his geometric boots. Those are cool.
the boots, and that's from. But the thing is, everything I can think of that I like from Peter Doe, I can find him making like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And
I think before that you could find Phoebe Philo making it
well, true.
14 years ago.
But like he did do that one incredible suit that.
And my chick in that new Phoebe Philo. So much head I woke up in Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Look like a fat booty Celine Dion.
Sex is on fire. I'm a king of Leon.
The one suit he made is really incredible, and I understand how that like launched a career for him, but I don't personally like, without knowing, I could get completely destroyed here for not understanding like context of what he's doing, but when I look at the runways and I look at the lookbooks, and I think that your clothes should be able to stand out just from being looked at.
Fair enough.
I don't particularly like a lot of it. His last collection, which we looked at, was ass.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was kind of booty.
That like,
I mean, I'll give him a pass on that because he was working 3 labels at once.
I guess, but like, how much of like,
How many passes does somebody get?
how many passes does somebody get?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if he's doing Banana Republic anymore. I don't know if he's doing. I think that might have been a one-off. I haven't seen any more of it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So he might have just been doing 2 at once. And it just like, I don't know, that like one cut up outfit, it was just like, it was a plain shirt and plain pants, but like it had been like teenager on Instagram who's starting a fashion label, like cut with scissors.
Yeah.
It looked so bad.
Again, bringing it back to Alexander McQueen, the dude that I've been reading about a lot. I'm on my second Alexander McQueen book. And a lot of his collections and earlier stuff, he just like attack people with scissors right before they went out on the runway, but it looked intentional.
Like
He tried to stab his I think partner or somebody that he was living with in '97 and like succeeded in stabbing them with fabric scissors.
why?
He was a little bit crazy, but just like
Yeah, fair enough.
on drugs. They got into an argument, but yeah, I think if you're gonna do cut up into like, again, it's also, I think, one of those things where everybody's done it, and now when you see it, unless it's really good, you're like, this looks like somebody in fashion school.
And that Peter Doe one was not even someone in fashion. If I saw that in fashion school, I would recommend you some coding courses. I would send you on to Code Academy.
We need more structural engineers.
Yeah, we need more back end engineers, bro. Not
That's what
everyone
they
needs
called
to
me in high
design.
school.
No, hell yeah.
For all those listening, my first kiss was senior year of high school. So added context for those jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, they like, I don't know. I don't have like a super cohesive thing to say here, other than I think that Peter Doe's career launched off of something, and then I think he's been chasing that ever since.
I mean, I think that this isn't a problem that's just in the fashion industry. There are a million people who made a career off of one good thing.
True. Yeah.
Right.
And it works. I think there's still like, I know a lot of like Peter Doe fans who like follow the shows, but I don't know of a Peter Doe fan who doesn't just like dress like the old shit anyways.
I don't know anybody that wears Peter Doe that much.
It's true. I know a couple people who like are into it. It's also, I mean, it's like quite expensive and doesn't like get cheaper.
Yeah, I guess there's,
In a way,
well,
though,
it used to. I mean, I remember looking on the Real and being like, oh, this stuff's expensive, but maybe it was like $130 for a pair of pants. And I was like, oh, it's a little bit outside of my price range. I wonder what it's at now.
Yeah, I think it's skyrocketed because the Real and also because Peter Doe is more popular.
Can we talk shit about why the Real sucks now?
Can we?
I'm asking you. I'm fine to send it.
Yeah, why? What's up with him?
So they hired this one dude and they schlop him like crazy, but he's just increased the price on like archive Raph Simmons.
Is it one specific guy?
Yeah. I'm not
Oh.
gonna name drop.
I know.
But he sucks. But he set a precedent that shit should be priced at a certain thing, and like fair enough. Like you get, oh right, bomber shouldn't be $300, but like there's no reason why a piece from 2007, which is not that great of a collection, nothing is that well made, nothing is kept that well, the sizing's super weird, should be $1,300.
I mean,
It's
that's
so stupid.
not just the Real.
No, I know.
This is any.
Fuck, Peter Doe's really expensive now, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Ugh.
This is like anyone selling clothing now. As soon as it's like old, they're like, that's worth more money.
What if it was old? Yeah, like this stuff is just so bad, and it's priced. Who's buying this shit? Genuinely, because the real. Let's not beat around the bush. They've got some great stuff. They've also got some dookie ass dog shit. Because
Got some dookie ass dog
they
shit.
take overstock and they take things that haven't sold from Nordstrom, Saks. Fuck. There's a local store.
Atelier.
Yeah, like they take a bunch
Is it
of
Atelier?
overstuff. If you buy any Loro Piana from the Real, it comes from like a Saks Fifth and just like with the Saks Fifth tags on it.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Stop pricing your stuff so high.
They also
you make your money from bags.
They keep accepting this same pair of fake sock Ramones. I keep seeing them. And then I'll send them to my friend and be like, hey, this fake pair of sock Ramones is back up. And she'll get them taken down. And then they'll come back.
Is this Tiff?
Yeah, it's Tiff.
I love Tiff. She's the best.
Shout out Tiff.
Big shouts to Tiff.
I'm going to adjust the camera real quick. Do you think Peter Doe is going to try and like join another house? Or do you think he's going to stay in and focus on himself?
What's the Azalea Banks story? It's like, I need a bump of coke, Jewish dick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not particularly.
Yeah, she's just like exactly what I said.
How can you love another fashion house if you can't even love your own? You know, we accept the love we anyways.
I mean, he's got to make money. And
yes,
these fashion houses are throwing a bag at anybody who comes and just like sits there.
Right, and you must be making more money than you would with like an independent label of your own.
Givenchy paid $300,000 back in 2000, early 2000s. So it's probably up to like a couple $1 million with inflation.
With inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to be, especially like so many houses are just hiring like you know, how much do you think Louis Vuitton's paying Pharrell?
Did Martine Rose get picked up anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
For some reason, I thought she was designing for someone. Let me look this up.
She was designing for Balenciaga, right? Like that's where she started.
Stop that. No, but like as their lead person.
Martine Rose only does her own thing.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know. Who was the last like big new designer that sort of burst onto the scene and like got a high profile appointment? Genuinely.
It might be Peter Doe. And he shitted it up.
I mean, I don't necessarily think it was his fault. What the fuck do you do with Helmut Lang?
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
I'll give him some grace. That's like, hey, bro, like F1's driving. Here's a Nissan Altima. It's got a great speaker system.
Yeah.
This thing ran like a kitten back in 99, buddy, but here you go. It's 2023. Max Verstappen is gunning it over there in the Red Bull car. Good luck. Right, like
fair enough. Yeah, I don't know of the thing is that like fashion houses keep hiring like the same big names round and round in a circle.
They're kind of doing the college friend group where everybody ends up making out with one another, but nobody actually likes anybody.
Right. Everyone's playing fucking hot potato with Eddie Simon.
I'm still really excited to see where he ends up. And then
Me too.
Okay, I went back on liking him and respecting him the other day because he made the Daft Punk jackets in 2007. I was like, cool. That was super sick. Great job, bro. Super proud of you. You did something I can appreciate. And then I was looking and I was like, actually, like all of his stuff at Celine, other than making money, fucking sucks. Yeah. I went back and looked at the Dancing Kid and like props to him for like identifying TikTok and taking it semi-seriously. That would be what's a good analogy? Somebody just discovered the internet existed in like 1996 and just made a bunch of t-shirts that are just like, I turned on a computer. Like, it's just the dumbest.
Right, but people did shit like that, I feel like.
Did they?
I don't know. They had to have, right? Like, I feel like that sort of stuff also existed.
But the Dancing
Maybe
Kid
not with
was
that level of irony.
So bad that I think it was played as like, this is one of the worst things I've ever seen. And it started off.
So it's interesting to me. You're so tunnel vision. Like you like Eddie Slimane because of one jacket,
Yeah, he did one thing.
and
yeah.
then you decide that you hate him because of one dancing kid.
No, for a long career of sort of being mid.
Yeah, I mean he's got a whole career of mid fashion wise, but he's got a long successful career of influencing like style.
Yeah, very fair.
I hate to like be the person drawing a distinction between fashion and style. But
Say more on that. What's the distinction?
Everyone has a style, not everyone has fashion. I think this is a fucking old like.
Okay.
This is an old quote that someone had in their signature. It's a YSL quote that's like, fashion changes, style is forever. You know what I'm talking
Is
about?
this the dude in the fucking break room explaining the juice and the sauce?
That dude's in a Best Buy explaining the juice and the sauce. Yeah.
Well, he's in a break room in a Best Buy.
No.
Is he
He's
not?
in a Best Buy. He's a
bad.
Best Buy employee in like the computer aisle. Anyways.
Fuck. All right, I'm looking at Celine Spring 2020 and just seeing it, I'm like, yeah, like I know guys that dress like this.
And that's style. That's the difference. It is kind of a juice and a sauce thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a little juice, but not everyone has the sauce. The thing is like style, when I say style is like how people dress.
Yeah.
Like someone who is not super invested in clothing and like, you know how everyone, like every guy in the fucking world started wearing like camel coat, skinny jeans, Chelsea boots?
Yeah.
Like that style. But that's not fashion.
I mean, it was.
But
I'm so sorry. Like, I hate to invoke his name because I fucking hate him. Do you know who I'm going to say?
who?
Think of the douchiest guy who wears Chelsea to this day, Chelsea boots, skinny jeans, camel coat, probably a scarf, and then like aviator sunglasses.
A person we know directly or
No.
just say it.
I hate him so much.
You hate so many people.
Not like this. John Mayer.
John Mayer.
First of all, John Mayer. If you listen to John Mayer, go fuck yourself. That shit is ass.
Okay. I get that it like was. Yeah, so at one point it was like on a fashion runway and you like had to be in. Some things get ingrained to the point where they just become style.
Sorry, I'm mad about John Mayer.
Are
Yes,
we
yes.
okay with there being a distinction between fashion and
Absolutely.
style?
Absolutely.
Okay, because like style is just something that like regular people have and wear. Like you can be really
Yeah.
stylish and have like
Jake John Howard.
no. Jake John Howard is fashion.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you can be really stylish and it be a fashion.
No.
Jake
I'm
John
gonna say
Howard,
like
core. I hate core, but bear with me. Is its own style.
that is a style, but that is not style. You can be like incredibly stylish and like trendy per se and have no
Okay.
fucking idea who Eddie Slimane is.
Yeah.
You can dress in exactly the uniform that Eddie Slimane forced upon this world and have no idea like who he is or what he did. And that's because it's like trickled down enough through all of the like layers of like fashion like tiers to the point where it's available everywhere.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I feel like there are some people who, again, you dress like that, you have no idea who Eddie Slimane is, right?
Yeah.
Are any people under the age of 30 terminally offline enough to where they haven't been exposed to any sort of like fashion content and dress like that?
And dress like that? I think probably. So I'm going to like approach that in two separate ways.
Sure, go crazy.
The first is that I'm pretty sure that like undeniably there are people below the age of 30 who are in no way connected to or like they might not be terminally offline, but they're in no way connected to or interested in fashion.
Sure.
The chances that they dress that way are still pretty possible. Like you could get into that style by like being like a fan of Harry Styles.
I was going to say the Strokes, but sure.
The Strokes, yeah. Like the Dare. Fuck it.
Don't ever say that name on this podcast again.
Not the Dare. Sorry, I meant to say a worse one. The help.
They
They'll
don't
help.
make they don't have these
They don't
anymore.
have these anymore.
Skinny jeans from Bolivia.
Skinny
You're like
jeans.
38. Go outside. Fucking take a shower.
Also, they just say made in Bolivia, right? They're just like H&M
Probably.
jeans made in
Probably.
Bolivia.
They bought something off a Vestiaire collective and it like shipped from a country they'd never heard of.
It's rage bait, but it works.
I don't think they're trying to make people angry. This is my white t-shirt. I never wash it. Like, really? That's the flex you go for? Jesus Christ, dude.
Guy whose PR team just told him about indie sleaze. No, there are, and I think music is probably a big part of what I would say is influencing style, where like people who are in big popular bands have like teams of stylists that look at fashion and know what it is and dress them in it. And then kids who just like music see them dressed like that and they're like, oh, that's cool. I want to dress that way. And then you go to H&M and they're selling skinny jeans and Chelsea boots.
I hate to invoke the name, but I think Two Hollis is doing a lot for the skinny jean revival.
There's so many, like every current like popular artist is doing something for the skinny jean revival. I feel like we've gone really off of baggy jeans on all of the like big names.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm trying to think of anybody still wearing baggy stuff. I haven't really been listening to a lot of sort of like new age hip hop rap underground shit. Yeah, I guess I really haven't been doing that at all. The only underground rapper I listen to is Don Two Based. That's my guy.
Yeah, and I guess I don't know. No, but I think even.
Do you know who I'm talking about when I say Don Two Based?
No.
I'll give him his airtime. Fuck it. So when we made the Stolen Glory,
Yeah.
Don Two Based was one of the kids that I found.
Oh,
and
yeah,
put
yeah,
in,
yeah.
and he comments. He's like, "Oh, that's me." And I went. He makes music. He's 14 or maybe 15, and only
yeah.
wears Truies. He's so sick.
So, and that's really
It's
cool.
so sick.
We posted a meme about teenagers wearing True Religion without ever being around for
Alive or with conscious thought.
during the like Chief Keef era, and it wasn't in any way like negative about this. I mean, it was a little negative because it's
If you're
a joke.
16,
Yeah.
you were born in what? 2008.
Yes.
Chief Keef was really popping off in 2014. If we're being generous.
Yeah. So you were like 6.
You were 6. One kid got really mad. Was like, I've been doing this shit, bruh. Like, first of all, you were 6 years old. When I was 6, I was playing,
need to be humbled.
when I was 6, I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 on a Game Boy.
It's just like,
I was not listening to Chief Keef.
and this kid was in the. I don't think this kid. I mean, I think this kid was just trying to make internet content.
Yeah,
and
it's
did
fine.
not like actually stop to like read what the meme was about. But he did post a video where he looks like he's almost in tears, and he's like, "Some of y'all unks need to be humbled. Just put the fries in the bag, unk." And it got a ton of kids to like tag. I spent like a day or two getting comments on my most recent video, like,
Oh, yeah.
"This shit ain't it, unk. Put the fries in the bag." Haha.
Did you get a kid who switched up on you, who was like in your DMs like, dude, I really like that Rick piece. What is that?
I don't think so.
I vaguely remember you texting me that a kid like back to back was like on one of your stories, this shit is ass. And the one before was like, hey, I
Oh.
really like this jacket. Which one is it?
I actually think I found out that was not real. It was just
Oh.
weirdly timed. It was
Okay.
just like a kid like fucking with me.
Oh, sick.
But
Okay,
it was
cool.
not related to the fucking. I got a comment yesterday from someone who was like, "Don't talk shit about my boy Kai."
To be fair, you can be into a musical artist who you were not, again, conscious when they were making their best stuff, right? I was 7 years old when Daft Punk put out Alive, that incredible concert series.
But if somehow you were part of a big cultural movement of being into Daft Punk when you're like,
yeah, exactly.
and someone made a joke about it, you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I was 7 years old. Like, again, I was listening to Fresh Air in the back of my fucking parents' car.
But also, this is like a 16-year-old kid, and I'm assuming that insecurity is a big part of it. And you'll get better.
Just put the fries in the bag.
Just put the
Michael.
fries in the bag, unk. I'm 30. And I'm concerned about what a 16-year-old online thinks about me.
Are you concerned, JD?
No.
Okay. I mean, okay. Props to Kai. He has a business selling True Religion stuff. It is, I'm gonna say this, tax to hell. If people are buying it, good for you. Make a bag.
Make a bag.
Understand that you're leeching off of the culture that you love so much if you're authentically about it.
But so much of modern like fashion and career in fashion is leeching off of the culture
It's very
that you love.
parasitic, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We love Joseph Kiefer, who's not a leech.
We love Joseph Kiefer.
I am curious, how has it come to that? You know what I mean? How has it become so parasitic?
I mean, I think it's because it's become much more popular and it's much harder to like make a living in fashion, and nobody wants a real job.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's very hard to like make a living with fashion. And the easiest way to do it is to like buy cheap shit and sell it for more.
Yeah.
Like
Hi,
that's
Leo.
the main like
South Pole, Fat Farm, Fubu.
jorts. I was wearing them before you.
I was buying them for $3. So, okay, Emma Rogue, I do want to talk about this, is I'm gonna keep going. Emma Rogue is pivoting to buying trying to buy nice designer stuff.
It's maybe not specifically nice designer stuff, but Emma Rogue, I think the true sign of the end of the Y2K era is that Emma Rogue put out a story the other day trying to buy
Helmet Lang.
yeah, and office wear.
Yeah.
Like she wants nice cashmere sweaters. Mm-hmm. She was wearing pants with a crease, you know?
So I'm gonna say this right now before anybody gets it fucked up. I have so much respect for Emma Rogue.
Yeah, no, I mean
she works her fucking ass off, has built a legitimate fucking empire out of her store that used to be on it was on Forsyth?
no, it was in between Forsyth and that other one.
Whatever it was. She's now moved to a bigger space. Has very much a distinct style.
Was wearing jorts before you.
Exactly. I have a lot of respect for Emma Rogue. Let me just put that down. I'm not disparaging her as a businesswoman. I think she's incredible at what she does. She's incredible at marketing. She knows her audience extremely well. I think she's very talented. I also want to say she's really fucking up her bag by trying to pivot.
You think so?
The margins on that Y2K stuff is fucking ballistic.
I'm not convinced. I don't know if she's pivoting the business.
You think she wants to open another store?
No, I don't even know if this is business related. I just think she's going through a stylistic evolution.
Oh, herself?
Yes, and he's was asking
okay.
about this stuff. And maybe I'm reading too into it. Well, no. So this would be the first time I think she's ever dressed like that in recent memory. And that you could very easily argue that that's just she's just interested in this one. She's just a little interested in it. She's not completely changing her style.
Yeah.
But that's exactly how it starts.
Yeah. I mean, I think she is a figurehead.
Yeah.
I'm also curious to know if she feels boxed in by her own image.
True. And you say there's really high margins on there's really high margins on the Y2K shit. I'm pretty sure there's currently an absolute wealth of vintage. I know there's a wealth of vintage office core clothes. There's
old DK and Y.
Yeah, and fucking Perry Ellis and shit. That is equally high margins of widely available vintage 90s office core clothes.
Yeah.
90s 20 those really ugly suits from the 2000s.
I really like DKNY. I love DKNY jeans, which is a sub label, and they made 3 good sweaters and 2 good pairs of pants. I have one of the good sweaters.
I think it's kind of the if things truly move in a legitimate consistent cycle that is the same every time, then the moving on from Y2K to MFA.
Oh, yes.
We remixed Y2K and now we're sort of getting into the preppy. That shit might be happening.
So my friend Knut was at the pop-up wearing, they looked like jodhpurs, but hiking boot, sort of pretty tight up, socks that were above that, and then almost like riding or hunting pants tucked in.
yeah.
I was like, he looks cool as fuck. And I haven't seen anybody wear anything like that in a while. Like he looked like he was gonna go on like a ride on a horse out in the country and like hunt a fox
with a rifle like open and like half over his arm.
I was like, first of all, I also love my friend Canute. He's super cool. Can't say enough good stuff about him. We bonded because I was reading Vinland Saga, and there's Canute is in that, and then he was like, "You have a cool sweater," and I was like, "Oh, you're in Vinland Saga." Bang, we became friends.
What's Vinland Saga?
It's a manga.
He's in it.
No, I mean not my friend Canute, but it's loosely based on history, and there's a historical figure called King Canute.
Interesting. Okay.
And I believe it's Norway. Anyway, so yeah, like sometimes you see like Canute is not hyper into the fashion sphere. Like he dresses well, he knows what is cool and what is not, sort of on the basis of, as I guess is what you were saying, fashion.
Style.
Well, sorry, in style. He doesn't keep up with like modern trends, as it were. I think hyper close. Again,
I'm not inspired by anything, I kind of just make my own stuff.
However, he's super cool, and he showed up, and I was like, I haven't seen anybody dressed like this in ages, and I'm like, I'm so about it. I'm so excited.
I do kind of miss the I'm never gonna dress this way. I did want when I was is a roundabout way of saying this. When I was like on forums doing like raw denim shit, there's there's a specific type of guy that looks like a British dude hunting foxes.
Yeah.
You got like a
padded vest.
it's like a button-up shirt on, and then a Fair Isle sweater.
Yep.
And then a barbour jacket.
Oh, you want to do like fly fishing guy.
It might be. I was thinking it looks like fox hunting to me.
Our friend Cody Parks sent me a photo of a guy in a barbour jacket fly fishing. I was like, first of all, never in my life will I do that.
Fly fish or wear a barbour jacket?
Wear a barbour jacket while fly fishing. I have a barbour jacket and I fly fish, but I will never do them concurrently.
It's just there was like and I think a lot of it traces back to Skyfall.
Yo.
The James Bond movie?
Oh yeah.
Where he's the part where he like goes rustic. You know, he's at the cabin, or he's at his parents' house, and he's got the
me when I'm at my grandparents and find all my old shit in a box.
The barbour jacket specifically made for the James Bond movie.
Yeah.
And then like it's always like selvage jeans that aren't high contrast because they've been washed a lot.
Yeah.
And they're cuffed like a half an inch over some like brown horse leather, like that kind of like flat-ish boot.
Yep.
I so specifically wanted to dress exactly like that kind of guy.
So again, I guess we're back on movies. We're doing this back-to-back weeks. There are certain movies where if I watch, I like pop open my computer and I start searching.
Yes.
What are those movies for you? So for me, it's Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
Skyfall. Easy.
Skyfall does make me want to wear that.
Casino Royale for suits.
So any James Bond.
Just those two in particular. The Batman, the new one with Robert Pattinson. Every time I watch it, I'm like, I'm going to buy a dark green flannel, dye it black, get a motorcycle jacket, do that, black hoodie, triple layer. I'm going to get some like armored pants, and I'm going to be the Batman. It happens every time I watch the movie. To the point where I could tell you the last time I watched it by looking at my Grail scent offers.
A lot of suits will do that to me. Specifically, like I don't get that as often with like a lot of other stuff, but like I watched the Ferrari movie.
Ford versus Ferrari?
No, the Adam Driver Ferrari one where he's all Italian and stuff.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Where
he's all Italian and stuff.
They
derogatory.
They were really sneaky about it. The trailer for the movie is all just car engine sounds.
Okay.
Like it's just sort of a montage of like things happening, and there's like mostly car engine sounds shouting it out, and then you get into the movie and it's Adam Driver with a really funny Italian accent. They really buried that.
Yeah.
The same way they hid that like Wonka was a musical.
I was about to say.
They hid that Adam Driver was Italian. So
hey, I'm fucking Ferrari here.
Hey, I'm Adam Driver. I'm in Star Wars.
There's a word that my friend Greg invented called congratulatory, which is
you told me about this,
it's something that seems like it's a diss, but you're saying it again in a congratulatory way.
Yeah.
Like you're such a slut. Congratulatory. I think it's great. Yeah, he looks so Italian.
He looks so
congratulatory.
Italian. Well, he spoke Italian.
He spoke so Italian.
He spoke so Italian. But he I shop so much I can speak Italian. There was one, I had not all of the suits, but there was one specific guy that was wearing like just an absolutely beautifully cut suit, and I was like,
Spezzatura.
Sprezzatura. I'm gonna start. Oh, fuck!
What?
I told you about this, but I was watching some. I was perusing some Discord's like fit battles.
As you do.
As I do, I was like, some Discord was having a fit battle, not named, and one of the
pet my dog crazy.
One of the competitors had a nice outfit on, just like a regular, like good fashionable outfit, and then to make it interesting or whatever, he had an undone belt hanging out of one belt loop.
Yeah.
Just like as like a style thing, but it just looked so bad.
I'm not gonna lie, and I said this when you texted it to me because you're like, I hate it. I see the vision. No. I think he's on to something. He didn't do it right. It's
what he needs is a belt that is insanely long so that it has a tail hanging
wraps
down.
Twice?
No. So that it has a tail hanging down. What he had was
But it was interesting because it was on the wrong side.
Was it?
Tail hanging down is coming from your left if you're watching it the right. His was hanging open. It was coming from his right, your left.
Just turn your belt upside down. I don't care.
Okay.
No, but like he had this like dumb, like loosely flapping around. One that he jingle jangled around while he was walking because his belt
jingle jangle all the time
in a cool way. And then two that shit kept slipping out and he kept having to like readjust the belt.
I honestly don't know. I think this is the rare time where you're hating on something and I'm like, actually, I kind of fuck with it. I think he's onto something. Again, this is Cell in Dragon Ball Z before he absorbs anybody and he's there and he's real scary.
Don't say again and then some niche Dragon Ball Z reference that I don't understand.
You want me to put it in Fortnite terms?
Could you put it in Fortnite terms? Yeah.
This is pre-buff pump shotgun. But people were doing the double pump. You know what I mean?
Okay, now...
It wasn't a broken meta yet, but it was good.
I love doing this because I also don't play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Can you do this to me in Metal Gear Solid terms?
Oh, fuck. It's a single-player game. Let me think. Oh, I don't know the stories that well. I haven't played it in like 12 years.
Rick Owens terms?
I mean, he's always been pretty good.
Pharrell Lego movie terms?
I'm just going to make a Daft Punk reference.
All right.
Wait, Rick Owens terms. I can do this. He made the leather jackets, but Taylor Swift hadn't put it on yet.
Okay. What were we talking about? The belt guy.
Yeah. I'm going to give him his flowers. I think I could see people in 2 years wearing some like D-squared giant buckle belt and having it undone. And again, like, you're wearing two belts. One of them is done. One of them's hanging open, but also through the same belt loops. I see the vision. Belt guy, I see the vision.
No, belt guy is the Reddit version of bra guy.
They could never make me hate you.
Remember bra guy?
Was that the guy who wore them on like the outside?
Just wore like 5 bras?
Yeah.
Because he was out of like styling things to do and he felt like he needed to be interesting. Guy with belt undone is doing that, but he's like, oh, it spreads a Toro, I look like I don't care if my belt's undone.
Listen, Michael, I think that this is the most MFA you've gotten on this podcast. If you keep going down this route of like...
You think I'm being MFA?
Yeah.
This guy was one of the front runners in the MFA fit battle.
Yeah. Did he win his round?
No, but he got pretty far.
The round where he had the belt undone, was he against one? Was it 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Was he winning?
He did lose that.
By how much?
I don't know. But it's still to say that this is an MFA regular.
So they could never make me hate you, belt guy. I'll ride until the wheels fall off. That's fine. Fuck it. If he's the Titanic, I'm playing the violin as it goes down.
I'm gonna see your ass with a fucking belt hanging off next time we hang out.
Fuck it. I stand in solidarity with belt guy.
I'm gonna wait till you're moving at high speed and I'm gonna fucking yank it. No. His shit was undone.
Fine.
It was no, wait, it was right here.
No, it was on the other side.
Oh yeah, put it on the other side then.
It was his buckle was on one side and it was open on the other.
No. It was. I think it was like this.
Fine, fuck it. They could never make me hate you, belt guy.
You look great. Wearing versus styling.
Yeah, you wish you could be this fresh, Mr.
That-
Fluid.
That is like wearing versus styling at its absolute worst. That is, we made a joke about this.
See the MFA cell. Cope and seed. It's fine. Listen, if he's going down, I'm going down with him. I will be on that, keep it playing, boys. I'm going down with the ship. It's fine.
I
You
know-
can cut and run off that MFA boat. I'm seeing that thing until it's dead in the water.
I know that you don't agree with this and you're just doing this.
No. I said this the second you texted
No,
me.
you didn't.
Look
I
at the
know that
text. Pull open the message.
Nah, I know that you don't agree
No.
with Belt Guy
I do agree with Belt Guy. Where's my phone?
and you're just doing this
Where's my phone?
it's gone.
You've taken it. Leo, what did you do with my phone? I need to prove Michael wrong.
You're just, I found
There
it.
is. Yeah. Go into the text history.
You do it.
Sure.
I'm not looking at your messages.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe you're talking shit.
Okay. Hold on. Belt.
Belt. How do you keep your pants up?
Michael texts me, irrationally annoyed by this MFA guy leaving his belt undone as some sort of styling thing. First of all, I had it correct.
My fault, OG.
Buckles where it needs to be.
Oh my God. He has also half popped his collar.
Sick. Then I said, honestly, idea is cool. Execution sucks. Idea is cool. I see the vision. He's in a church. I thought initially that he's carrying a leather camera bag.
You are writing for this right now. You understand that you are writing for this? You are.
That belt's undone because I just got done bouncing on it. I thought it was hanging from the camera bag. So I was like, oh, like,
That's
I guess
and it's one of those like brown leather camera bags that's got like a cod piece for the lens.
Yeah. However, execution, not the best.
Solid. He's holding a camera, so what are they taking a picture of him with?
Idea is great. Listen, it's fine. I'm doing tricks on it. I'm fucking.
He's got a half popped collar. He's just like, what can I do to make myself look artfully disheveled?
I will stand in solidarity with this guy. If I had half a collar, it'd be flying at half mast just for him.
He seemed pretty full mast for him at the moment. I'd say.
No, I mean he was full mast for me because I was doing tricks on it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll never make me hate belt guy. Do you often dub on people who do things and experiment and try something new? Let's unpack this.
Not in the slightest.
So when you wear the same, ready for this spin, everybody? Are you an elitist?
You're spinning on it?
Yeah. Yeah. You an elitist? You're only wearing designer brands? When was the last time you went to a thrift store, Michael? When was the last time?
2-3 days ago.
What'd you buy?
A shirt.
Wait, what?
I mean, I was gonna buy it for myself, but I decided Marco would like it more.
Oh, when you were in Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
That was not 2 or 3 days ago. You've been back in New York for more than 2 or 3 days.
4 days.
When was the last time you wore something you thrifted? Arizona non-withholding.
Why does Arizona not count?
Because when I go home, I'm wearing like fuck ass sandals and whatever I can steal from my little brother.
I don't know, but that's
See? You're getting spun. I should be on Fox News. I could turn a narrative like crazy.
You think because I'm not wearing thrifted clothing, I'm elitist?
Yeah.
I just think it's
So growing up really rich and being able
well-
to buy things retail, did you think that you were inherently better than other people who had to thrift their outfits and put things together?
No, it's more that I think that because of my privilege of being incredibly rich and having a trust fund, I shouldn't be taking opportunities to buy cool clothes from people who have to thrift to get them. So I think if I purchase those cool clothes with my parents' money that I have a ton of, it's leaving less opportunities for people who can't afford retail. And
So you hate local business.
No, I actually prefer to go to the boutiques that charge a little more for Rick Owens and such.
So you're pricing people out? I'll do this all day.
I don't think that counts as pricing people out. Does it?
But you're demonstrating interest to the boutiques and Rick Owens, and you're warping the buys by spending more.
Oh, so you think I'm gentrifying?
Yo, I wasn't going to say it. Shit, an MFA gentrifier? Fuck.
Belt guy, if you're listening to this, you have caused the downfall of Pair of Kings. And I will be sending this equipment to you, and you are required to make a podcast now. The curse as soon as we're done, the curse is lifted.
Really quickly? I don't want to podcast with them. I don't want to. You're so much better.
Oh no. I mean, once we break up, once our podcast
Why do
breaks up.
I have to stay? Why can't he replace me?
No.
You should have it out with him.
I'm saying the opposite of that. Let me finish. You always do this. No, I'm kidding. I'm saying that once we break up and like once we like have such a big fight that we stop podcasting,
Yeah.
I think the curse is broken and we no longer have to record our souls onto this machine. And then
like a phylactery.
and the guy who broke it up has to take over the mantle. So he has to now find a new person to trap. So you're free.
Does he get all this stuff for free, or can we like recoup costs?
He gets it for free.
Fuck.
Yeah, he already paid enough by having to walk around with that fucking belt undone like that.
Listen. That guy fucks. They could never make me hate you, Bo Guy.
They could never make me hate you.
Do you think he knows? First of all, what the fuck? Stop licking me like this.
It's not me licking him, by the way. It's the dog.
Fuck it. Do you know he's got such a rider? Like, again, if you think about Belt Guy, and I'm really enjoying the fuck
I was genuinely curious why he did it.
Fuck off of me, Leo.
Bro, he weighs 5 pounds. Just move him off of you.
No, it feels rude. He's enjoying himself. All right, fuck it. We're podcasting. Rudely out.
So I was genuinely curious about the belt. And I asked him, I was like, why'd you leave
Oh,
your...
you did?
Yeah, no, I asked him. I was
okay.
like, why'd you leave your belt undone?
Yeah.
I said, why is belt not belt?
Okay.
And he said, I forgot.
Oh, he didn't own it?
No.
Fuck.
No, I mean, it wasn't I forgot read like he actually forgot. It was I forgot read like he was being coy about thinking it made him like cool and distinct.
Yeah.
And would you like to hear the reasoning that someone else provided about it?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be Charlie, but not everybody has Charlie sauce.
That's true. All right. So, yeah, Charlie, we had them on the podcast. Unattainable sauce. I don't understand how they do it day in and day out. It's really incredible.
And that's a sort of styling thing that, well, not that Charlie would do, but that someone who was not good at doing quirky styling would see Charlie and be like, oh, this is adjacent.
Do you think that there's a number of belts between one belt undone and the Margiela H&M jacket unzipped that would make it like, oh, okay.
No, because the Margiela belt jacket is one of the worst things of all time.
Can I say something?
You like it?
I think I could pull it off.
The thing is, anyone who can pull it off, the second I see it, I'm like, oh, look, it's the H&M jacket.
That's fine. Elitist, gentrifier, H&M derogatory. Do you hate on people getting attainable clothing?
Saul went fast fashion and it's his turn to talk. Saul went fast fashion and it's my turn to talk.
No, I'm just being an asshole. First of all, really whack that H&M tried to do like an archive sale.
Yeah.
What archive do you have, H&M? Like, come on now.
I fucking hate not just the belt jacket itself, which I think looks fucking horrible, but the like comments on any TikTok involving the belt jacket. It's reached some
Complimentary?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously? People like that jacket?
Yeah, people love that jacket.
I thought
You thought we were collectively making fun of it?
yeah.
No, it's swooped back around. People are like, "Oh shit, he got the Margiela on."
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We've rehabilitated the Margiela belt jacket.
Have you seen that one photo? This is like old-fashioned Instagram. This might have been Twitter. It's like, big shout out to whatever the intern. He came to the office and looked great. And it's this kid in like slim cut slacks, probably Allbirds, and then the H&M Margiela belt jacket. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Karsten posted this. Let me see if I can get him on the phone and if he has it.
No, we'll do that later.
Okay.
We don't got to do.
If you can find that image for me, please let me know. I know it exists. I didn't like fever dream this one up.
The other one there was a big one on Twitter that was like some guy in like really skinny jeans and
Was it Yeezys? Am I remembering this right?
no, it was Balenciaga bouncers and then a belt
That's
jacket.
what they called me in college.
And then he was like sitting down, like I think kind of prayer handsy, and it was like, you know, it's like some like real Swedish looking guy with like a blonde. He looked like a VG probably, and he was just like, oh man, I don't know that. See, we used to like when people would come up with the belt jacket and be like, yo, check out this high fashion archive Margiela, and we used to be like, that's fast fashion and you look like shit. And now people do that and they're like, yo, you're the only one who can pull this off, twin.
Oh.
Like we have looped back around to a generation of people who were born after the Margiela belt jacket.
When did that come out?
Actually, yeah.
It was 05? 08 maybe?
The actual Margiela one?
No, the H&M Redux.
Oh, the H&M one was 2012. I remember going to H&M for the Margiela collection.
Really?
Yes. I don't think I bought anything.
What do you want to bet if I look this up? One of these bum ass Instagram pages has it for sale.
This jacket doesn't exist.
Jacket doesn't exist. I'm looking at it now and seeing it like in the light.
It's
Fuck.
so
it looks
bad.
like shit.
Oh, it's even worse than I remember.
Fuck. Oh man. I'm walking it back. I don't think I could pull this off.
It was 2012.
Oh, damn. Good memory. I was 12 years old. What was I doing?
Weren't you 13?
No. Well, yeah, for some of that year.
Yeah, I do remember like I think, you know, back then 2012 I would have been in high school. I remember waiting in line like pretty early, or maybe it was because I used to go when I was in high school and maybe some of college, I used to go wait in line at H&M for Black Friday shopping really early. Like really early.
Back when you couldn't do it online.
Back when I couldn't do it online, and also back when I like worked at a Subway and couldn't afford anything. And like H&M at like 60% off was like a crazy deal to me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember waiting for Black Friday.
Back
and waiting
before
for
my
the,
parents gave me millions of dollars because they're super rich.
Oh, with the shipping company.
Yeah, what?
Your parents own a shipping company, but you still had to thrift and get H&M at a discount?
Holding company.
Holding company, excuse me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
her parents
sorry.
own a holding company.
Yeah. You're watching me have to physically stop myself from making a joke. Anyway, you know the one that I'm going to make. I do it every time this person is brought up.
I don't know if I do.
What? Anyway, what was I saying? I remember waiting for the Raised by Wolves Black Friday sale in like 2015 and 16.
What's Raised by Wolves?
Really? Old Canadian streetwear brand?
Mm.
In that same core as like Pink Dolphin. Same era. I also remember my mom handing me a J. Crew catalog in like 2010 and then being like, tell me what pants you like, and like flipping through a catalog. That'd go hard. Why doesn't nobody make like a catalog anymore? Obviously, it's expensive. Print is dead. Yada yada yada. Fun vintage throwback thing. You do like some nostalgia bait. Do you ever
Nostalgia
order
bait.
anything out of a catalog?
Yes. I want to say I ordered like Lego out of a catalog
Yeah.
because I used to get the Lego magazine.
Oh, actually, who was I talking to about this? I used to get the Pokemon fan magazine. Great. Like
Yeah.
I've
You
tried.
were talking to me about this, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get other friends. I miss all those old like public, like I don't know. I started thinking about like Nintendo Power. Like I legitimately miss it. That was community right there. You want to talk like those Pokemon fan things? You had like 8-year-olds sending in their hand drawn. Like,
Yeah. We
Bulbasaurs.
talked about this on another episode.
My bad.
No,
I'm
it's all
just
good.
reminiscing.
We used to be a real country.
We did.
Margiela used to make his own belt jackets. So funny because does more than one of the original belt jacket even exist? I feel like it was because that was when he was just sewing shit together from thrift shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh, Alexander McQueen used to do that. He had no money, but he'd get a piece of like taffeta or something and sew it to the back with 4 stitches, so it looked like Margiela, and then people were like, "Oh my god, cool."
That's funny.
Yeah, he had like piece of shit clothes that he would just sew the 4 tags on.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Balenciaga Couture, I think maybe the most recent Couture season, maybe the one before. They did like a homage to that Margiela like era, and they made a dress entirely out of
T-shirts?
belts.
Wait, really?
There's a belt one.
Yeah,
And it
can
like
we get Margiela belt dress?
did Margiela do a dress?
I'm sorry, Balenciaga belt dress.
Yeah. I forget if it's 52nd. I think it's 52nd.
Oh, interesting. This, I mean, it's fucking Kim Kardashian's wearing it. Can we get somebody else? That's really cool, actually.
It is really good.
They
Oh, that's
freaked it.
not even the one I was thinking of, actually. That's like a... I'm thinking of this one. So this is from
they
50...
did vertical belt.
This is 51st, and they... I think they did legitimately source like a bunch of... Because it's couture, so they don't have to mass produce it. They do actually just source a bunch of vintage belts.
It looks like it's on a backing, though. It looks like they cheated.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, like, look at the bottom. It's got like a hem.
Yeah, true. It is. They cheated. Never mind. I'm not buying it. I'm keeping my $50,000 or however much it is.
I was gonna buy it.
Yeah, my parents give me the money.
Your favorite fashion influencer is fooling you. They're not cool. And the second you think a little bit critically about it, they're kind of lame. I'm sorry.
Unless I'm your favorite fashion influencer.
No. That statement stands.
I'm really cool and not even a little bit lame. I'm super well adjusted.
If I'm your favorite, delete your Instagram. There's no reason I should be that. I don't think I am.
You got to post more. You want to be someone's favorite fashion influencer?
What's the rate that you got to post at?
Once or twice a week. At
Really?
least. At minimum. I post once or twice a week, and that's not enough. Someone like Mark.
I want to see if I can like psyop people into thinking that I'm like.
Yes, you can.
Really?
People do it, yeah.
Tell me more.
I just think that like it's very easy to fake your way through being an influencer. Like I think a lot of people will like fake ads. A lot of people will be like, "Thanks so much, Parade, for sending me underwear that they bought."
What happens if you do that? The brand is like, what? Like what? Who the fuck?
They're
It's free publication. It doesn't.
They're not gonna notice, yeah. And I freaked it.
I have an idea. We're gonna do it soon. This opened up a huge avenue of like rage bait videos. Yeah. We're gonna get crazy with it.
Yeah. I still think we need to fake our way into a Marc Jacobs ad. Or I don't know if they're still doing like cool ads anymore.
Huh.
But yeah. Anyways.
We wrapping up. Song of the
Wrap it up.
week.
Song of the week.
So I got an iPod Nano inspired by Charlie because they let me listen to Discovery off of a Walkman. And I was like, I love having media that's not on my phone. So one of the albums that I put on there that I've really been enjoying is Nighttime My Time by Sky Ferreira, who I am in love with. If you look like that, please call me. And can also make music like that, please call me. I will give you my phone number, no questions asked. Anyway, the song I Will is so good. Also the song Boys, but I'm only adding I Will. Also, there's a B-sides that's really good. I think there's a song called Werewolf that's really good. And if you get it off of Soulseek, you get the old album cover where she has her boobie out. On Spotify, it's cropped.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am putting Thunder Road by Bruce Springsteen.
Fuck yeah. I had to write all the lyrics to that in 5th grade. Thanks, Miss Knezovich.
It's a fucking good song.
Yeah. You know how long it takes to write all those lyrics in cursive?
Yeah, I could probably imagine.
I did Stairway to Heaven, and then we did the
Stairway to Heaven?
The entirety of The Wall by Pink Floyd.
The album or the song?
The album.
Jeez, why?
She was like, what's the longest song I can make these kids spend 2 hours writing cursive?
She makes you write all the words to like a Alan Parsons Project song. They have words in those things?
Not really.
Okay, that's that.
Just asterisk. Bulls walkout song, close asterisk.
Bulls Walkout to a Alan Parsons Project song?
Oh, yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah.
So, legendary Chicago Bulls walkout is to an Alan Parsons Project song. I think it's their most listened to song. I think.
Did they use a clip of it, or they use all 30 minutes?
I don't think it's 30 minutes. It's hold on.
Did they do this on purpose to be funny?
I mean, it's an epic. It's serious.
But it's like a serious. Oh, it is serious.
Yep.
Oh, okay. The name of the song is Serious.
It's 1 minute and 54 seconds long.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yep.
Some of their songs are like half an hour long. She should have had you write out like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, which is like a 12-minute Iron Maiden song. You ever listen to Iron Maiden?
No.
I listen to a little Iron Maiden, but every single song they have is just like it's like it's always this like gallop.
Okay.
That's all. And then it's like this guy like screaming about like zombies or ancient curses.
What's the band that does a bunch of like Lord of the Rings references?
Led Zeppelin.
Hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a metal band, but it's just like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Probably
Hunter
kind of exists. There's like a somewhat like Cowboy Bebop adjacent screamo band.
That's great. Thank you so much to everybody for listening to this episode of the Puzz of Cuz podcast. I'm your host, Saul Thompson. I'm joined this week by my co-huz.
What did you just say?
You can find us on Instagruz, Twitters, and
Twizzy.
TikToks at Pair of Kings Pod. You can also email us with any business inquiries at pairofkingspod@gmuzz.com. Gmail.cuz. You get what I'm trying to say. If you haven't already, go and join the Hero. That's herohero.co/PoK. We do extra episodes, early access to episodes, and giveaways. We are doing, I think, another giveaway that coincides with this episode. We will just announce it. We forgot to talk about it now. We're giving away shirts for the Last Boys episode. That's probably completed. This one, I think we're doing a necklace by Wenju Liu. We have to talk about it and finalize it, but we are doing that. There will be one more giveaway for the season, for the last Hero episode. And we will figure that out. And we've got one more big Hero episode to close out the season. I think I have to talk to Michael, but I think we're getting shot collars. We're gonna figure that one out. I've been thinking about this. Michael looks scared. It's gonna be great.
We're getting shock collars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Great. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Pair of Kings podcast, where once a week, every week for the foreseeable future, we are bringing you business as usual. Tomfuzzery is pluzzed. Have a great Thursday, everybody, if you're listening to this on the Hero, or a great Tuesday if you're listening to this on Instagram and YouTube, or not on Instagram, on Spotify, wherever podcasts are found, and YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe over there. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. I love you a lot. It's time for Leo's bedtime now. What do you think, Leo? Bedtime? Yeah, bedtime.
Goodbye.
Bye.